I beheld the beauty of the G4, I was captivated by its seductive curve, slender body, alluring glow, exotic eye, and that stimulating sound. So breathtaking.
Alright guys, so welcome to another RecarroJames video, and today we have with us the LG G4. Alright, so the last Android device I used was back in earlier this year, back in maybe February. It was the Galaxy S4, and yeah, I think it was a Galaxy S4. Compared to this device, this is for me the best so far, one of the best Android devices I've ever used. I'm an iOS person, so you see me with my iPhone 4S, iPhone 5, iPhone 6. Those are the devices that I've used, and since I've had the G4 for a month now, and I'm totally hooked on it. I really love this device. This is, as I said, this is one of the best Android devices I've ever used so far. And why, for me, why it's so good, it's three things: the display, the camera, and also the audio. The audio quality is really clear, really clear, very clear. I like to walk around the house and listen to SoundCloud or TuneIn Radio or even YouTube. So I use a loudspeaker a lot, and I realize that even in noisy environments, you still hear that clear audio. The audio quality, there's a lot of clarity. You get that vibration or the different instruments. You can hear that using this device. Going back to the camera takes awesome shots. I mean, normally I would go out on the road, I would use my digital camera to take pictures, but I can now rely solely on the G4 to do an excellent job. I mean, it's a 16 megapixel camera at the back, and in the front, there's an 8 megapixel that gives you really good selfies. But I mean, the camera on this device, you need to check it out. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you some shots taken with the G4 itself. Night shots, day shots, different shots. So stay around. I'm going to definitely show you those. The display is another thing. So the display itself is really clear, really crystal clear. And the colors are just fascinating. So definitely, those were the three things that stood out on the G4 for me. But the camera, man, the camera is decent, really decent. So great audio quality, awesome camera, and a really awesome 5.5-inch display with beautiful colors. But going back to the beginning, I mean, getting this device out the box, starting it up was just fascinating. It took 30 seconds to be fully booted. So, I mean, I don't really know if that's too long or if it's too quick or just right, but you can let me know. Please share with me, let me know if that time is a good time for a phone to be fully booted. I mean, it's a 1.8 gigahertz, 64-bit, 6-core device. 6 cores. 6 cores. 6-core device. So, let me know if 30 seconds is a good time or not. For me, I was expecting 10 seconds. I mean, taking this device out of the box, looking at it, the feel, I was really expecting it to be fully booted in 10 seconds. I was like, boom, this device is going to blow me away. But tell me if 30 seconds is good. Let me know. So while we're on the matter of time, the other thing I tested out was the charge time. Now, it took less than 1 hour for this phone to be fully charged, to move from 5% actually, 5% to fully charged. And I did 2 trials. So I charged when it was completely off and also while it was on. And yeah, it took less than 1 hour. For me, I just want to plug in my phone, and in 15 minutes, I can go back and see fully charged. But please let me know. 1 hour, I think 1 hour is really good though. I mean, realistically, I think 1 hour is good for a device such as this. I mean, the G4 has a 3000 milliamp hour battery. Huge battery. And I think 1 hour to move from 5% to 100 in 1 hour is really good. But let me know, I mean, how it compares to other flagship devices out there. I think 1 hour is good. The next thing with the G4 are the buttons. Now, you realize all the buttons are on the back. There's no buttons at the side, there's no buttons at the base, there's no buttons at the top. Everything is at the back, it's at the rear of the device. Now, when I first got it, I was like, yo, what is this? But I think it's because I'm used to the phones. You know, I'm accustomed to the phones with the buttons on the side, wherever on the front. And it was kind of awkward at first, but then you realize that, hey, it's kind of really cool. I mean, when it's on a flat surface and I need to check my updates or check notifications, it was like I constantly have to be lifting the phone. But then you realize, hey, LG has this knock-on feature. So you just simply tap the screen and you can put in your code and you get to all the notifications or whatever you need to. There's also this option of a glance view. So you take your time and use one finger and swipe from top down and you see a panel coming down with all the notifications. So that was kind of pretty cool. I think that was an awesome feature added into the G4. Alright, so prior to getting this device, I had no knowledge of the features or functionalities, but I was using it one day and I was like, alright, let's mess around with the home buttons. And I realized that you can actually customize the buttons. So they're standard buttons. You have that triangle, a circle, and a square. You can actually rearrange to suit your needs, however you want to rearrange it. And you can also add additional buttons. So there's notification button, there's a Q slide button, and there's also dual window. And you can rearrange all those on-screen buttons however you see fit. So for me, that was great. That I found that to be awesome. I mean it comes in slight. It's not really a big feature, but I was wowed because I enjoyed it. I really liked it. I was fascinated about it. Trust me. I was just blown away by the fact that, yo, you can rearrange your on-screen buttons, your home buttons, and you can add additional buttons. I really hope that there's an update done to this where you can add your own custom buttons. So the G4. Another amazing smartphone, another amazing Android device. You can pretty much use this device as a remote control. So instead of using this to control one device, you can use your G4 to control multiple devices at home or in the office. And it's pretty easy to set up. All you need to do, launch a remote control app, point at the device. For example, a TV, you want to control your TV, point at the device. Press the power button on the remote on the G4 here, on this app, and you're pretty much all done. You're pretty much set up. It's very quick, very easy, no hassle. Another cool thing is the fact that you have the option of allowing that remote to auto start when you're on your home or office Wi-Fi network, whichever one you've included the remote in. So as you say you're away and you head home, as you connect to your home Wi-Fi network, then that remote app will pop up. So as you slide down that notification panel, you'll see the app included. So you can quickly turn on the devices in and around your home or the office. So I love the idea of using one device to control a number of devices, and the fact that I can use my smartphone to control my TV. The other thing is I use Chromecast a lot. And the thing is, there are sometimes, you've cast a video, say you're playing a YouTube video. You've sent a YouTube video from your mobile device to your TV and you need to run into the kitchen or run into the bathroom for a minute and you need to pause it. Now, with the G4, I can actually play and pause from the locked screen. With another device, I have to enter a lock code to get to that YouTube video that was playing or to that media that was playing to pause it. From the G4, the lock screen on the G4, I can play and pause a video. I don't have to enter an unlock code, and I found that to be really handy. I really like that option. Now, other than sending a YouTube video from your G4 to your larger screen, say to a Roku or Chromecast device, you do have the Mirrorcast feature built in. So you can actually send the entire screen of your G4 to a larger TV or a larger display. And it works very fast, very seamless, and as you can see here, it's very quick. It's very, very quick and very seamless. As I pause, it pauses. As I play, it plays. And as I rotate the screen here, you can see how quickly this is done. So guys, there's awesome features built into this LG device. Tons of features. I mean, I'm still learning, I'm still finding out new stuff, but so far I can say this is an awesome device. 9.8 out of 10. That's what I would score. That's what I have scored this device thus far. 9.8 out of 10. Very, very immaculate, very impeccable, awesome device. The camera, as I said, the camera is awesome. Awesome camera, awesome display, and the audio quality, really good. The features that LG has built in has made this one extraordinary Android device, and I think you should get one. This is the most fascinating Android phone so far, so please check it out. Get one for yourself. Check it out for yourself, and you will definitely see how well it works, how well it operates. As mentioned, other devices claim that they are the next big thing. However, I feel that they're just stringing everyone around and allowing everyone to be, puppets on their strings. So take your time, check out other gadgets, and you will see for yourself. The LG, pretty amazing device. Cool features. The look, the feel, the touch, the display, everything about this device is just fascinating. It's still one of the devices that supports or allows you to remove the back covering, so you can still have more than one batteries to interchange. So when one battery goes low, then you can pop in another one, and have that freedom. Other devices seem to be going taking a step off, not allowing you to get into the device. Of course, you want your memory card slot, you want you want the opportunity to change your battery when it goes bad. So you need an awesome flagship device. LG. This is the device to go. This extraordinary device, extraordinary features, very, very fascinating. I'm encouraging people to get one. If you really need a smartphone that stands out, LG. G4. G-Force. The G4 device, guys. Definitely a gadget for 2015. So guys, thank you for tuning in to another RecarroJames video. Thank you for viewing, thank you for watching, thank you for sharing. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you tell your friends to subscribe. At this time, I'm gonna let you move on to the pictures that were captured with the G4. So all the amazing shots, all the amazing scenes coming right up. And I also want to give a big thanks to my friend Julian Bowes for coming up with the concept for the introduction. Also want to give a big thanks to Shauna K for the voice. So guys, thank you for watching. Move on to the photos, move on to the images, subscribe, and peace.